Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic, and I give you Alaska, the centerpiece of our new series. Okay, so this map was made by Mr. Wolf. You're gonna have the link to this map in description. Hopefully I'm gonna remember to put it. Usually I do. Hopefully it's gonna be this time as well. So this is something different. This is a Soviet Republic of Alaska, or at least you're trying to build a Soviet Republic on the map that Mr. Wolf considered to name Alaska. We have a little bit not really too useful infrastructure on this map, so considering my gameplay, we're gonna be removing most of the infrastructure. I'll leave some because it's not gonna be significant, but the map is it's challenging. It's interesting. It has huge potential for shipping. It has only 4 border crossings on each side, one on each side. As far as I can see, there's no other electricity hoses except those that you can see here on all 4 sides, and it has a huge central valley here which looks to be quite fertile for farming and potentially place for a capital city. It has a lot of, looks like a fjord, this is some kind of fjord, and it has a lot of access on the sides for exporting resources, so boats are definitely on the table, ships, and shipping the resources out. Now, let's talk about the resources. First of all, it's heavily forested. So, forestry is not going to be an issue. You're going to have forest left and right, and it has a lot of nice valleys where you can place a town or two or base your industries in, but of course most of the development of this is going to be based on around the resources. So let's see what we have resource wise. Now this is an interesting part. It looks like you have a lot of resources, but these resources are quite minuscule and small and not really that exploitable. Obviously you can get something from there, especially if you're gonna go on a small scale mining for local consumption, which I will try to do, but heavier locations of the resources are all in kind of obvious locations near the big hills and hard to reach areas. You have some infrastructure going to those mountainous area where you can actually build the mines and everything else, so it's kind of really nice build map. We have iron ore as well around the Central Valley, which is going to make it a little bit easier for us to supply workers and our industries with the raw resources. We have some oil as well. As you know, the story goes, oil was found in the 58, I believe, or 60 something in Alaska. It was quite late when the oil was found, and this fits perfectly into our story here, because these oil resources weren't developed yet. There's a oil vein here. I don't know if you can call it a vein, but there's a big one here. Of course there's a lot of uranium resource, but that's a late game resource, so I'm not really sure how we're gonna be able to exploit that early in the game, but we're gonna have some limitations. And of course there's a bauxite. Bauxite is quite plentiful. I have to say that bauxite on this map is not gonna be something that you're gonna be missing a lot of, so bauxite is also a nice commodity to start with, but that makes no sense for us because we're gonna have a hard mode starting and we're gonna have some limitations, but you're gonna see that in our first episode. That's gonna be tomorrow. But anyway, this is Mr. Wolf's map. You can see the map in the description of the video. Check it out, like it if you like it. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section, to his comment section, not mine. Kidding, put it in mine as well, but I think this is gonna be perfect map for our next series. Now guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, like button, subscribe, notification bell ringing, comment section, hit it, and have a nice Saturday. Bye bye.